Wakanda Forever. There are some angry people. There are some happy people. I'm in the middle. Saw it with a bunch of great friends. Wakanda Forever is it starts off very somber, sad morning. It's a great opening. And then we jump in. You know I'm going to spoil everything. Okay, spoiler alert. Shuri is the Black Panther now. Shuri's the damn Black Panther. Congratulations. Shuri is a little person. It's a good thing that you have that herb. She may look tiny, but she got the big herb. Okay. All the acting in this movie is great. Everybody did a fantastic job. Angela Bassett. I hate that she died. Yeah, spoilers. I hate that she died. She died, man. She was killed. Namor killed her. He's the worst, but he did a great job. Actor, performance, you know, the whole underwater kingdom and stuff. I can't get with that. The tragic death of Chadwick Boseman. You can see the market left. The movie would have been different. The writing, the story probably would have been a lot different. Okoye is still fantastic. Come on now. Okoye is the MVP. She was the MVP in Black Panther 1. She is the MVP in Black Panther 2 until they put her in that suit. This was a choice. It was the wrong choice. Putting putting your best fighter in a situation where now you can just CG this person, and you can't see this person's face. Okoye's reactions to the people whose ass she's handing to them is some of my favorite stuff. Now I realize you can still do those things by just having her in the suit with the mask off. I understand that, but come on, man. We got a new kid in there, Riri. I'm gonna have to learn this girl's full name, so I don't call her Riri no more. Genius kid. She creates stuff like Iron Man suits. There's a part in the movie where I believe it's like a black cop bursts in there and sees it, and he's like, "Oh shit, she got an Iron Man suit," and he is out. That might be the funniest part of the movie for me. She gets a different suit for the finale. Why? Why is she in the finale when she is the person that Namor was trying to kill? I don't know why they would put this child in battle like that. Because Riri makes this vibranium detector, and Namor, you know, lives under the sea. Right, Namor lives underwater with his kingdom, Talokan or whatever, right? They got vibranium, and that's what's making them all powerful. It turned Namor into a mutant, and he's got things that, like, it's weird because it's like fish, but then wings. There are fish, and then wings, and then the elf ears, and then it's just kind of the boy went through a lot. So they're like, man, we got to kill the person that made this vibranium detector. And it turns out to be Riri, this college kid. You know, and then Okoye and Shuri go, and they go get her to bring her back to Wakanda and stuff like that. And why would you put her in the fight then? Like, but anyway, Okoye has a great fight on a bridge. Shuri is unconscious, and she's trying to keep the Talokan from getting, what's her name? Oh, Riri. Cool fight. She loses, but it's kind of like, okay, she was dealing with, like, I don't know, almost like a Hulk from underwater. Not as strong as a Hulk, but like he caught her slipping. There's another part in the movie where Namor's like, you know what? I'm going to come to Wakanda and just jack your shit up. Comes in there and attacks folks, right? Bam, bam, bam. And for some reason, Queen Ramonda Angela Bassett and Riri are left alone. Why? Angela Bassett dies. Queen Ramonda dies, okay? It's trying to save, Nakia. I'm all over the place. Nakia looking good, comes back, and she has to go and rescue because they took Shuri hostage. They took Shuri and Riri hostage down under the sea, because she's a badass too. You know, Nakia's a badass. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Okay, here's the part. Shuri becomes Black Panther. She takes the herb, goes to sleep. She is hoping to see T'Challa or her mother. Instead, she sees Killmonger. I like this scene. But it's interesting because Killmonger is like, hey, You know what type of person I am. So I bet you're wondering why you see me instead of who you thought you was gonna see. Well, that's because you ready to go ham, right? And Shuri doesn't want to, she don't want to go to the dark side. She doesn't want to glow red. She wants to glow gold. Shuri's like, shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. I guess I'm not ready. Bam! Wait a minute. I can punch just like the Black Panther. I got the strength. I got the Panther strength. So I'm going to go into battle. And Shuri is Black Panther, and they go to war with the Talokan. These Mob-Toppers are riding in on whales, killer whales, sea creatures. I like swimming pools. These people are on killer whales. Poor Okoye is stuck in that suit. The fight scenes? Ooh, yeah. I think Okoye can turn, obviously chicken shit into chicken salad. I have noticed with Ryan Coogler's movies, the fight scenes they're not Creed 1, Creed 2. Do you remember anything about those fight scenes? Were those memorable characters? For instance, were they as memorable as Ivan Drago? Will we see memes and GIFs of those characters in the future? And Ivan Drago was in a bad Rocky movie. Black Panther and Black Panther 1 fight scenes weren't even as good as the ones. He didn't look as cool, as badass in his own movie as he did in Civil War. Black Panther was directed by Ryan Coogler. Now that doesn't mean it's all his fault. Okoye had a great fight scene in Black Panther 1. It was short, but it was a great fight scene. And if you notice, in that fight scene, in the casino, there were 3 people there. T'Challa was there, Nakia was there, and Okoye was there. One fight scene featuring all 3 of these people. And yet, Okoye is the only one that looked good. And in this movie, the main battle at the end, didn't like it. Didn't like the fight scene between Namor and Shuri either, which, by the way, Shuri cannot beat Namor in a fight. Not because one reason is because it's Shuri. Okay, and in this movie, with the situation, they didn't have time to show Shuri training or any of those things like that. If you remember in Infinity or Endgame, all Shuri did was shoot some guns at people, didn't she? Like in Endgame, you see people fighting, and you see Shuri like shooting, right? It's not like she was Black Panthering anybody or even Dora Milaje anybody. She wasn't, So you can't beat the guy that skis in the air. You can't beat the guy that throws around heliplanes and copter jets. You can't beat that dude. I would have preferred Okoye became Black Panther. And to be honest, I don't think Okoye could beat that dude. Hell, I take it one step further. I don't think T'Challa could beat Namor. Not the way they portrayed him in this movie. They would have to debuff him. Now, if they debuff him, and they did debuff him in Black Panther 2, but I still think he still would have whooped Shuri's ass. T'Challa, who has been Black Panther for a longer time, got that more experience, you debuff Namor, man, you better choreograph some shit. They made Namor so powerful. Now, I think that what they should have done is they should have had Shuri and Okoye versus Namor. I feel like Shuri got stabbed with something at some point in the movie, and then she was fine. I'm not 100% sure on that. M'Baku, he got to do some stuff. He's just a great character. There were people complaining that maybe the men didn't get to do enough stuff in the movie. Okay, I'm all for like black folks getting to do more stuff. Don't get me wrong, but with the situation and stuff, I think it was fine. Riri's mech suit. Let's talk about it. Riri's mech suit. I've heard people talk about how they didn't like it. Neither did I. Let's just be honest. Neither. I thought it looked bammy whammy. I thought it sucked. However, this is a child. Okay. Have you ever let your child dress up on their own? I mean, look, I listen to Prince, okay? So my suit's gonna look one way. Riri is at that age, she probably listens to that mumble rap shit. That gets that kind of a suit. It's a different generation, people. Okay, so her suit looks like that. If I was a kid genius and I had access to create a suit like that, mine would probably look like this.
After the veil had been lifted, Mechagodzilla is free to use all weapons at his disposal.
If her suit did look a little like Metroid and Iron Man got together and got busy, I'm okay with that. She's a child. Would I wear it? Hell no. Would I wear a Corrier suit? Hell no.
I will fight crime butt ass naked before I fight it in there.
So my rating of Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever. I gave the original Black Panther, I believe, an 8, changing that to a 7. 5 is average. I'm giving it a 7, which means it is above. Don't trip. I'm giving Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever a 6. Okay? This particular phase that Marvel is doing right now, I can choose to watch it, I can choose to like it, and I can choose not to like it. There are motherfuckers who, if you say something bad about, or if you say that I didn't like it, and maybe you even have a reason, they get upset. Even though, you know good and hell well, there are movies out there that those people also don't like. We don't all have to like the same movies. This particular phase, it's okay, and I can do without it, is what I'm saying. 6 is above average. Have you seen Wakanda Forever? What'd you think? Anyway, that's my review of Wakanda Forever. I appreciate you watching. Like, share, subscribe if you feel like it. We need a bigger family. But that's it for now. So until the next time, peace.